first guest captures treasured photos of children at a time in their lives when often their futures are uncertain.
Yeah, Sherry Kendrick is a professional photographer who donates her time and talent to Little Light of Mine, a nonprofit that provides professional photography services to families with children fighting life-threatening illnesses or injury. And first, let's welcome Sherry. And might I say, those pictures are gorgeous.
So
beautiful.
What a great idea. How did this all come to be, Sherry?
Well, over the last 15 years, I've been a professional photographer. And I've always specialized with children, and I love being around kids, and I just believe in volunteerism. And so I've tried to find some way, an avenue to combine my craft with my love for children, and develop this program to provide this service for these families in need.
Now tell us, you go into the hospitals or the hospices to actually photograph these children, and it looks like some of their parents as well.
Yeah.
And do you just approach them and say, I'd like to offer you this, or how does it all come to be?
So it's case by case. Some people learn about us through our marketing efforts and just call us directly. Some families call us directly. The hospital staff is aware of our services. They have a palliative team for end-of-life situations at the hospital, and so they offer, on our behalf, they offer the service. And so if the families want us to come in and do it, then then they call us and arrange it. We are we are also in partnership with a lot of Tampa Bay hospice groups, and so they call us when they have a family that wants to have the service as well.
How do you create an environment that's so beautiful? Some of these kids are in hospice, some of them are in the hospital, but when you see these pictures, you don't see that at all.
Right. I don't really know how that happens. I feel very, very comfortable around children, and I feel very comfortable around disabled people, disabled children, sick children. We have a team of photographers. It's not just me. So I just treat it like any other family, you know, and try to overlook the disability.
You really, we're looking at some more of your pictures, and you really capture just such beautiful moments. And I mean, I guess that's really, that's what you're skilled to do and trained to do. How do you get through the emotion? Because I'm sure it's very emotional to be seeing what these families are going through while you're seeing it through the lens of your camera.
I don't always get out of it without being emotional, but most of the time I'm pretty strong during the photo shoot, because I am actually, you know, really, it's working for me. I'm at work. I'm treating it just like a paid client. So I'm looking at my settings. I'm looking at composition. And so I'm trying to provide the very highest quality of photographs that I can while I'm working. And it is emotional. Sometimes I break down, and some of the really more urgent cases where they're at the very end of their life. It does hit me, and if the whole room of family is crying, I'm usually crying too. And a lot of times I'll make it to the parking garage. That seems to be my safe haven. If I can get through the photo shoot in the hospital and then get to the parking garage, I usually, and then sometimes it hits me there.
The floodgates open.
Sometimes,
Look at, they're so beautiful. All you see
gorgeous.
is the beauty in these children. How inspiring are these kids to you?
These families, the kids and the parents and the siblings are all extraordinary. They're extraordinary. You know, I have children, and I know how, you know, precious photographs are, and as far as I know, my children are healthy. So to see these families and the strength of and love and connection that these families have, and siblings have, like an extra special bond. I mean, I see it very consistently in all of these families.
Now, you're opening a studio in St. Pete on Central, right? 24th and Central, very soon, June the 30th. And that's going to allow the children and the families that aren't in the hospital or in hospice, they can actually come to you to be able to have their photographs taken. So that's a really nice thing that you're doing. It's just, and it's all free to these families. And just thank you from our hearts for what you do, because it's a beautiful thing.
Thank you.
It really is.
We will have a link to Little Light of Mine on our website, which is daytimeonline.tv, because I'm sure because you're a charity, you need funds to be able to do this.
Yeah, of course you do.
And it's such a great service that you're doing.
Yeah,
Thank you.
so congrats again.
Thank you.
All right, Sherry Kendrick, thank you.
We'll be right back.